Absolute scale temperature. The commonly used scale of temperature is Celsius scale. Is a relative scale because 0 and 100 degrees have been taken arbitrarily on it. 0 degree refers to the freezing point of water, whereas 100 degree refers to the boiling point of water. Thus, the fixation of 0 and 100 on this scale is purely arbitrary. Charles' law helps us to in devising a new scale of temperature which is absolute. It is absolute in the sense that 0 on the scale does not depend upon any particular property of any particular substance. This new scale is referred to as absolute zero or Kelvin scale. Temperature on Kelvin scale are indicated simply by writing the letter K. By convention, the degree sign is not used while expressing the temperature on this scale. For convenience in calculations, even though 273 is used instead of 273.15, 1 degree centigrade means 1 plus 273, that is 274 Kelvin. 100 degree centigrade means 100 plus 273, that is 373 Kelvin. In general, T degree centigrade is equal to T plus 273 Kelvin. In solving Charles' law, the problems, you must remember that temperature should be in absolute scale, so that if it is given in degree centigrade, it should be converted into absolute scale. Next is a derivation of a law and the statement. Pressure temperature law. The pressure temperature law can be stated as follows. At constant volume, the pressure of a given mass of a gas increases or decreases by 1 by 273 of its pressure at 0 degree centigrade for every 1 degree rise or fall in temperature. This definition we can simplify it after deriving this equation. Another definition is also given. After deriving an equation for pressure temperature law, a simple definition can be stated. Now, when you are deriving the equation by listening, you also derive the equation to understand and get the final result. Let P0 be the pressure of a given mass of a gas at 0 degree centigrade, and let P1, P2 and Pt be the pressures of the same mass of gas at 1 degree, 2 degree and T degree centigrade respectively. Then according to the law, we are going to write what is P1 and what is P2. Based on that, we should write Pt. P1 is equal to P0 plus P0 into 1. That is because it is 1. P0 into 1 divided by 273. And this we are going to simplify it. Let P0 taken out of the bracket. P0 into 1 plus 1 by 273, put a bracket. This is equivalent to this. That is, we simplified by taking P0 out. Let it be the equation number 1. Similarly, P2 is equal to P0 plus P0 into 2 by 273, which can be simplified as P0 take out of the bracket. 1 plus 2 by 273, equation number 2. If you continue like this, P1, P2, P3, etc., Pt can be written as, by yourself you should write Pt is equal to P0 plus P0 into small t representing degree centigrade divided by 273. On simplification, take P0 out. P0 into 1 plus t by 273, equation number 3. If you follow this all the three equation, it is very easy to simplify the next portion. That is Pt is equal to, this expand this bracket. Pt is equal to P0 into 273 plus t divided by 273, equation number 4. Or Pt is equal to P0 into capital T subscript small t. That means absolute temperature T at small t. That means 273 plus small t will give you capital T at T. That means absolute temperature at T degree centigrade. T0 we know it is 273. Pt is equal to P0 T, that is absolute temperature at T degree centigrade. 273 means T0 divided by T0. Or bring the P0 this side. Pt by P0 is equal to Tt by T0. In the textbook there is a mistake. Instead of Tt it is given T1. Please do the correction. And the final result we get where Tt is the value of T degree centigrade on Kelvin scale and T0 represents the value of 0 degree centigrade on Kelvin scale. In general, P1 by P2 P1 and P2 are the pressures of the gas at absolute temperature T1 and T2 respectively. We can write the equation P1 by P2 is equal to T1 by T2. Equation number 7. Or in general, we can say pressure is directly proportional to absolute temperature. This is called pressure temperature law. A simplified form of definition can be stated as follows. At constant volume, the pressure of a given mass of a gas is directly proportional to its absolute temperature. That is the temperature in Kelvin scale. An assignment is given based on this principle and try to do it and send the answer.